Gothic Parrot Head by Don Chuck. James William Buffett, we all know him as Jimmy Buffett, he was born on December 25th, 1946 in Mississippi, but he grew up in Alabama with parents James Delaney and Mary Lorraine, where he attended Catholic High School, McGill Institute for the Boys. In the later years, Jimmy Buffett also attended college at the University of Southern Mississippi, attended Auburn University to study journalism. While in college, he stated that he picked up the guitar to meet women. And because he was attending college and failed a physical, he never served in Vietnam. After graduating, Buffett moved to Nashville, Tennessee in 1969 with dreams of kickstarting his musical career. He married Jane in 1977 and had 3 children, Savannah Jane, whom he named one of his boats after, Sarah Delaney, and son Cameron Marley. One of the quotes from Elena Nash in Entertainment Weekly really says a lot about his style. And it states, "Escape from the humdrum world to a land of balmy breezes where frozen concoctions buzz in a blender. The beach is never crowded and life is a perpetual party." After landing a job at Billboard magazine in the late 1960s, Jimmy was quoted, "I had gone from just another nobody songwriter who couldn't get his foot into a music publisher's door to assistant Southern editor of Billboard. Hell, people took me to lunch, I had business cards, I flew to New York for editorial meetings." It was also stated this was probably the only so-called job he'd ever hold. Some little-known facts. He is a successful business owner. He has several stores selling his Hawaiian shirts, margarita mixes, salt shakers, and we all know he has Margaritaville cafes and cheeseburger in paradise joints in cities like New Orleans, Louisiana, here in our Orlando, Florida, and Indianapolis, Indiana. In 1998, Buffett released an autobiography, Parrot Looks at 50, which hit #1 on the New York Times bestseller list. Bet you didn't know this, Warren Buffett is a distant cousin. He's involved in environmental groups such as Greenpeace Foundation, Save the Manatee Commission of Florida. Buffett was also credited, along with his eldest daughter, Savannah Jane, with writing children's books, and they were The Jolly Mon and Trouble Dolls. And we always think of Jimmy Buffett as one of those party animal kind of guys, but his wife quoted, "If I didn't force him to go out, he'd be a total recluse. He's self-contained, up early, writing, or fishing, or boating, or flying, making pancakes for the kids, driving them to school or camp, playing tennis, or working out. That's the life he loves." Let's talk about being a parrot head. Those of you who don't know what it is, this pretty much describes it. Buffett's music motivates fans to show up at concerts in character, carrying lounge chairs, wearing Hawaiian shirts, flip-flops, stuffed parrots perched on their shoulders, thus leading to their affectionate nickname, Parrot Heads. And now about the Gothic era and Jimmy Buffett, and how they go together. Jimmy Buffett wrote songs about drinking, and he's definitely one with nature. In the Gothic era, 14th century medieval music underwent significant changes. Songs started being drinking songs, and they started to sing music that drew on the everyday. Thomas Weeks and Thomas Morley composed a song. The words of the text were composed in English. Songs were about nature rather than religion. Songs about physical life here on earth rather than the spiritual joys of heaven. Here's some song lyrics, and we'll see how many you know. The first one, and I'm not going to sing these, so we'll save us there. "So pour me some Tennessee whiskey, pour me a fine Jamaican rum. That loudmouth soup can get you kind of looped tequila. Of course, I'll have some." And that lyric was from one of his songs, A Lot to Drink About. Ran into a chum with a bottle of rum, and we wound up drinking all night. You might know that one. It's changes in latitude, changes in attitude. Everyone will know this next one. It's a little hard not to kind of sing. Like mine with lettuce and tomato, Heinz 57 and French fried potatoes. Big kosher pickle and a cold Jack beer. Well, good God Almighty, which way do I steer? Yeah, we got it. Cheeseburger in paradise. And Santa ain't out of it either. A lot of his Christmas songs talk about drinking also. Here's one. Ho, 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 and a bottle of rum. Santa's run off to the Caribbean. He thinks about boat drinks and fun in the sun. Yep, that's his Christmas song. Ho, 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 and a bottle of rum. And this one, we all know, and we will never forget it. But there's booze in the blender, and soon it will render that frozen concoction that helps me hang on. Yes, whether you like it or not, that's Margaritaville. I want to thank you for listening to my presentation. Here are a list of my references in case you want to check them out. Thank you. Have a great day.